One of the funniest things I see Christians and or people with religion say that the elites is worship Saturn, and they say that all the time. And it's just a video to inform you that these people do not worship Saturn, but work with Saturn.
She was asking why is it that we worship the moon, and she knows that the moon is representative of the woman. So what's the purpose of us giving homage to the moon, like the full moon, the eclipse?
Ain't no worship with science. Ain't no worship. That's a later day concept of people looking back to ancient people and automatically thinking, oh, they worship the moon. See, that's a Christian mindset.
That's right, that's right.
You see, they didn't know these people had advanced science, but you see, in the modern world, always teach you that the people back then were stupid. And that's a concept of mind control. They didn't worship no moon. You know what I'm saying? They was dealing with the scientific aspect of the phases of the moon, with the menstrual cycle and all of that. And they used different deities. You see, they used different deities to explain that, because those was formulas. And that's the problem with the modern person, always looking back.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Trying to probe and thinking, you know, trying to give a diagnosis on ancient thought. And they don't know what they're talking about. But it all starts from the messed up aspect of Christianity.
Yes.
Okay.
Islam and Judaism, those later day religions,
Right.
you see what I'm saying, that were actually created out of ignorance.
Yes.
You see,
No.
you see,
Right.
you know. So it's no different than the Egyptians being evil
All right.
to the Christians.
Yeah.
You see, so that's what those concepts. So they never worship no moon. They never worship the sun. You see what I'm saying? They just understood the importance of it, and we're looking back now because they venerated the importance of certain things. We're looking at it now like these people are stupid. They just worship the sun and worship, and that's how and that's the way they're able to predicate these modern religions. You see what I'm saying? By leveling the ancient stuff, ancient stuff. So there's never no worship. When we say these things, we're speaking from the same Christian model that we've been taught all our lives. And now we got on all the African stuff and the arts and stuff, but we still got the same Christian blueprint in us.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that might take a lifetime to work out. You see, it might take a lifetime to work out.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying and all? Because it's a form of mind control. Especially at a young age, you're given this stuff. You're given this false information. And all, you know, so that's what that is about. So you come back up, bro. I gotta go.
Alright, I tell people this all the time. Astrology is fucking voodoo god. You feel me? So if you want to learn voodoo, you need to learn astrology, because it don't matter what come at you. If it's a spirit, person trying to deceive you, whatever, trying to manipulate you, anything, as above, so below, you'll always be able to see it, and you always be able to, even if you can't prevent it, you could control it. So the main thing about voodoo and astrology is the planetary hours and the planetary days to know who ruling what, because every different day is a different thing. So whoever rules the day is whose energy is going to be most for the day. But every hour comes from a different planet. A planet rules a different. So the sun rules Sunday, moon rules Monday, Mars rules Tuesday, Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, Friday is Venus, Saturday is Saturn. That's mainly the basic piece, but the main thing is the planetary hours. So whoever rules the day, they rule the first hour that the sun comes out, and after that, it just keep going in order. I think the main piece about it is the accuracy, because then you get to see what time the transit is going to take place and how to avoid them. So if you see we at the Mars hour, you know, if you have a bad transit in Mars, like a Mars square ascendant, Mars square sun, whatever, you know, anytime other than Tuesday on a Mars day, it can only happen at a Mars hour. And that's the same way that you perfect doing rituals. So like if you're looking for a job, You'll try that on Thursday on the Jupiter hour. If you want to gamble, you can do that Thursday or the Jupiter hour also. Anytime you see the hour say Jupiter, if you're trying to get you a girl or trying to make her reply to you, you'll do these things in the Venus hour on a Friday.